Hi, welcome to the L2 curriculum revamp demo. Our team members are Alan, who was team one backend, Alex, who was team one backend also, me, Nicholas, I was team two project manager and front end, and then Aaron, who was also team two and front end. So for our problem, basically AI Camp wanted to grow and establish like a year-long revenue to expand, as it's currently like very seasonal based with the summer and winter courses, because the original 3 week CV course is very demanding. It's about like 60 hours a week of commitment, which many may be unable to keep up with. And also the time of it conflicts with like school and work when it's not during like a summer or winter break. And basically, we were tasked with expanding the 3 weeks into 10 weeks that they would demand less hours per week.
All right, so the solution we came up with, we decided, was to make the schedule longer. We decided to extend it into 10 weeks, which would allow for 2 hours per week would be for the lesson, and 4 hours per week would be for asynchronous work, which for those with busy schedules is a lot more manageable. So how are we going to do this? Well, first, there are two steps. So the step one is to redesign the curriculum, which has two parts. First is to extend it from 3 weeks to 10 weeks, obviously. And the second one is to restructure it because we have to fit a bit more in there because it's 10 weeks and it's going to be a bit longer. So second step is to develop a website to both monitor students' progress and also to provide insights for both the instructors and the students. It also has two added benefits. One, it increases revenue potential for the camp, and also it has a more flexible learning environment for the students.
And now for the demo. So for the website we created, we had made a little homepage. Then on the links page, we added a place where you can see the curriculum. Week by week, you can go through each one and see what you'll be doing and also the activities you'll be doing during the week, just in case you missed any. And then we also created a little meet the staff page for any of the instructors. So it's all completely customizable and can fit the needs. And next, we also made a Notion page with the entire 10-week curriculum in detail, going down into planning out almost every single thing that new curriculum might go through.
Right. So throughout this project, we learned a lot of different things. So we want to share this with you. So me personally, I learned a lot about how the project design process works and how our ideas get implemented into actual projects. And I also improved my abilities to work as a team and to communicate with other people.
So for me, I learned a lot about what a job really meant. For example, I learned a lot about the planning that goes into one of these projects.
So for me, I learned about a lot of the planning and problem solving with a project of this scale when like something comes up, and also learned a lot about working hands-on with HTML, CSS, React, and JavaScript too for website development.
And I learned a lot about front-end development using Yarn and React for projects, and also the process of collaboration and communication on these larger scale projects.
Right. So these are the next steps for our project. So even though we got our MVP down and our project was mainly successful, for the future, these are the things that we probably should be doing, or if another team takes over this project, that we want them to do. So one thing we could have improved was having better organization and dividing the tasks up more efficiently. And for the future, we want to do a lot more with the website, especially connecting the back end and also styling it. So currently we have the bare bones down and the website works, but we want to style it and make everything look better. The curriculum is in good shape and it can be used, but it has some rough ends, and in the future, we want to smooth those out. And with the help of the backend that we might implement in the future, we can create a different view for the students and a different view for an instructor. So the instructor has more freedom to assign tasks or check them on the students, and the students can ask the instructor for help or look at their projects and stuff like that. And additionally, with the backend, we can add more features like saving the link of collab notebooks for the students to see, and also the Zoom recordings after the meetings are concluded.
Thank you.
Great. Let's give this thing a round of applause. Thank you. I actually am very curious. Can you take one of the sections of a curriculum and talk more in detail about it? Because we see an outline, we see like some sample, but or never really dived into it. Maybe one of you can talk, specifically about a day.
Yeah, I can talk about the weeks that I did.
Yeah.
So if you could share that, Aaron.
Which week did you want?
Let's just do week 1. Okay. So for week 1, what we really want to do is introduce the students into their new environment and get them comfortable with working with each other, and also introducing them into the world of AI and the coding language that we're going to use, which is Python. So the way we'll be doing that is we'll have fun icebreakers that we can do, so the students get to know more about each other and feel more comfortable with sharing with each other. And after that, we'll start going through the AI slideshow to get them used to AI and answer any questions that they may have with AI. And then after that, we'll dive right into Replit with Python. And this can give them assignments to do throughout the week, so they won't be bored throughout the week. So the assignments that they will do for this first week, the first assignment they'll be doing is just a fun little project with AI. So they'll be researching a modern application of AI, and this will hopefully get them excited about their project and reveal them more to the modern changing world of AI. And after that, we'll just have some Python activities for them to do to make sure that they're proficient in Python, because they'll be coding most of the code in Python. And then you can see our goals that we want to achieve down there. So yeah, that's basically what I said. So we want the students to get comfortable with working with each other, because if they aren't, then it's not really like a healthy environment, and the students won't have fun and they'll be scared. We also want to introduce AI, because this is the first week. If they don't know what AI really entails, then they'll have misconceived notions, and we don't want that. And thirdly, we want to have a healthy relationship with AI, especially with ChatGPT, because in today's world, there's a lot of ethical considerations that we have to take into perspective when we're working with AI. And lastly, just establish a base understanding of Python and AI Python and AI, and we can use this foundation for them in the future.
Awesome. Thank you for walk us through on this one. So one of the things we can actually immediately test this is that, so take a look at this. So it's going to share my screen. So do you guys see my screen by any chance?
Yes.
Yeah, so we have like educators actually reaching us, reaching out to us, and they were, in high school, they're teaching at different schools, and they want to create an AI course. So this is, could be, a set of curriculum we just give to educators, right? And then for them to try it, there's nothing better than, trying this out and see if this is sufficient or not, right? But certainly, one of our Avengers will take a look through everything, making sure everything is good and then we can, impact, probably, more students. I think you should feel pretty proud if this is actually go through, that, we're going to have educators actually utilizing what you created. Yeah. So let's give the team a round of applause. Thank you for your work.